If you want all of your data in one place, if you want a single home for all of your entities, if you want to spend more time working and less time searching, you need the Intuit ERP. I know because I'm Damon John, and I run my growing business on Intuit Enterprise Suite, the AI native ERP that's powerful, painless, and proven. Learn more at intuit.com/ERP.
Welcome to the Final Fantasy Lorecast, where we take a deep dive into the lore of the Final Fantasy universe, such as the characters, stories, and so much more. Hosted by Ben of Temeria and Steve-O. Welcome back, Warriors of Light, to another episode of the Final Fantasy Lorecast. I'm one of your hosts, Brandon, or also known as Ben of Temeria, and always with me is my good friend, Steven.
Yo.
And we are here with our amazing patrons because, surprise, July is a patron month, probably going forward, honestly, because it is our anniversary month, and it gives our patrons, time to talk about, hang out with us, whatever. So joining us today, we have Icons.
Welcome to the purple episode.
Super.
Ducky, ducky, quack, quack.
Purple Archer.
Dilly dally shilly shout.
True Speak.
Big fat tacos.
And Riku.
Well, I'm gonna try.
Oh gosh. And today, as we I don't know if we discussed it last week or not, but today we are diving into a little bit, okay, I figured, into Advent Children. All of us rewatched it or watched it for the first time. I don't know if, wait, who here has just watched it for the first time?
Yo.
Super and Steven. Okay. And the rest of us rewatched it. So we are going to be diving into that, talking about what we liked about the film, what we didn't like, if there is anything that we didn't like, or maybe Steven has hot takes already. Oh boy. And possible things we could see in the future, with specifically with like Revelations coming out and all that. So so diving in, Steven and Super specifically, since this is the first time you guys watched it, what did you think of the film? I don't care who goes first. Super, if you want to go first.
I'll let Steven go first.
Oh.
I want to hear his opinion.
I'm just going to get the couple bad things out of the way first, because it was mostly positive. I did enjoy the movie. There was a couple things that I saw, like characters that were around in this movie that I didn't think should be around. Number one, Rufus pulling the Emperor Palpatine. Somehow he's still alive after a building exploded and fell on top of him. Yep. He's just alive with like a little bandage over his head, apparently. Hated that. Didn't think he needed to be included at all. Sung, why didn't he die in Temple of Ancients? Or was he still around to allegedly get kidnapped? Am I crazy?
It was assumed that he died in the Temple of the Ancients because, he was still alive when we found him after the flashback. Somehow.
Unless you see a body.
Right, I know, I'm with Riku on that. It's anime logic. Unless you see the body drop right down in front of you dead, don't expect it. Not like expect them from to be alive.
Did it again for the movie where Kadash throws the ID badges at Rufus and says, well, here, swear on these. And then they show up later in Sung to help out. So, unless you see a dead body and check its pulse yourself, don't write nothing down.
Mm-hmm.
Reno even says to Rude that, like, oh yeah, no, Sang, he'll be fine. He dude's a zombie, just like Boss. So, like, they're well aware.
My favorite part is Rufus even tried to explain how he survived when he was talking to Cloud, and Cloud just kept cutting him off, saying, I don't care.
Which living a very ambiguous
thing they could have done.
There was a couple of not explained things, like when Vincent comes and saves Cloud, and they're discussing, I'm like, cool, so he knows what's going on, he's going to tell us. And Cloud is like, what are these guys? Who are these mysterious guys showing up? And Vincent is like, I don't want to know. Well, tough shit. I do want to know, Vincent. Tell us what you know. I didn't care for that. Like, it seemed like it was not a full game, maybe a modern AAA game, but definitely like a DLC condensed into 2 hours. There was a lot going on in a short amount of time, even with the extended version. It seemed there was a lot of wasted time on things. Cloud pouting again. That's my last thing. We got pouty Cloud after we went through the whole game of 7. He was pouting for 3/4 of it. We got over it. He was back to normal again. He conquered his demons at the end. And then we get to this movie and he's still moping and won't talk to anybody. And it's like, oh, y'all are better off without me. Like, no, come on, dude. We did that already.
We went through.
I do kind of agree with that.
I will say the one thing to defend Cloud is he does have like materia cancer. You got to give him a little bit of a bone. I would be kind of sad.
Well,
yeah, but that's not even what he's sad
Cloud.
about.
True.
He's sad because Aerith died. And I'm like, all right, we went through all that in the game.
Well, no, he's not explicitly sad because Aerith died. He's sad because he couldn't save her, and he feels an overwhelming guilt because of that.
It's sure.
He's trying to overcome. Like if you see on his desk, he has all these notes about how am I going to solve the space cancer, because he wants to redeem himself, and he doesn't know how to deal with it. So he goes off on his own, makes friends with this random ass wolf that just shows up every so often. It's like, oh, there goes a wolf there. Maybe that's Fenrir. Maybe that's why he drives his freaking motorcycle.
Oh, it's because it's lone wolf. That's definitely why they put it in there.
Clearly it is. It's supposed to be a metaphor for the fact that he's going off and dealing with it, but it's an overwhelming guilt that he feels, and he doesn't
Did nobody else attribute the wolf to Zack?
Yeah, well, there's that too.
Was that just me?
I didn't see that. Yeah, but maybe
a little bit. Was Zack / Aerith kind of both of them, like the wolf's there, kind of like
watching over
him, kind of a thing. Also,
I mean, Zack has a wolf cut, so
well, true.
But
But
he
also
did redeem himself. Like at the end of the original, he redeems himself by killing
but
Sephiroth, which
the
he
thing
couldn't do
is,
before.
2 years goes by, and it's more of, am looking at it more like a survivor's guilt kind of a thing, to where a lot of crap happened, a lot of shit happens to Cloud, to where 2 years later, kind of everything settles down. The world's gonna building itself back up to where it used to be, but it's it's just now all like hitting him all at once, kind of a thing.
But I did like
also like G and Sigmas and all that crap giving him space cancer with all that. Also, it probably doesn't help, and him constantly in pain from all that. So, and then getting flashbacks from Sephiroth.
Oh, flashbacks. That was not a big gripe, but that kind of drove me crazy. I couldn't tell what was what. But that's done with the negative. The positives. Shout out to Tifa for actually speaking up early this time. The dilly dally shilly shally, I've seen the memes. I feel like it's kind of like the Titus laugh, where if you look at it in a vacuum, it's silly, but in the moment you're like, yeah, hell yeah, tell this dude buck up.
Just that entire scene, the weight of Cloud telling her like, I do not feel fit for these people, and her just being like, well, you are, so get to it.
Yeah, we got kids now, bro.
Yeah.
Right.
Which I didn't understand that. Why is Marlene not with Barrett now?
Because Barrett's going to be an oil tycoon. That's why. He's going off to look for oil.
Okay, I guess I missed that part.
Well, the biggest problem with Advent Children is a huge part of it that you have to know from On the Way to a Smile. If you're not familiar with that, if you never read it, you're like, who is this kid? And it was worse. It was worse in the, when you first watch it in 2006 or 7 or whenever it was released, because he didn't have all these scenes. And so you were like, who is this kid? What is going on? And you wouldn't know that otherwise. It's like, why is Barrett? Where did he go? Anyways.
Yeah.
Yep.
And also, beyond Tifa, because the Tifa part, that was awesome. Shout out to her, because that was one of my bigger gripes with the original 7, is that she was quiet the whole time, and I know she was scared, but that was awesome. And then Cloud Sword, bro, That
Which
thing
one?
was sick.
Yeah, which one?
Well, the mini
Coolest
pieces
thing
of the one
ever.
sword.
The combinations. What
Sword.
fusion
Yeah.
sword? Okay, I couldn't remember what they called
Fusion
it.
sword, yeah. How you could like break it apart and like toss it at the.
Mhm.
Which is
The
why everybody
Sephiroth
wants that
lights.
to show up in Revelation. Like they cannot keep that from us. They can't be like, oh, the whole inspiration for all of the new Final Fantasies was Advent Children, and you keep the fusion sword from us.
So, I feel so. Hamaguchi did confirm that, yeah, depending on how the game goes and everything, yeah, we're open to have DLC later on. I was like,
They already found DLC.
I swear to God, if you guys don't have Advent Children in the base game and add it as the DLC, I'll slap you square.
Get that hand ready,
You're gonna be
buddy.
slapping a lot of people.
Warm that palm up.
It's like, you better have it as a epilogue. I swear to God. Also, yeah, no, I agree with Stevens with Tifa with her speaking up. It's like, hey, she's a proper wife now. Get him in line.
Dilly dally, shilly shally. Come on, man.
Yeah,
People
I
got
remember
the
when
space
His
cancer
wife is gonna
apparently.
start saying that to him.
I remember when I was a kid and I saw that they put the Omni Slash fusion sword scene in the end. I was like that Joe Rogan meme when he was like wrestling, announcing, he's like, oh my God, it's happening.
That part was sick.
Yeah, I do remember the first
Ingrained
time
in
I
my
saw that.
memory
I had
forever.
no idea what was going on, but I was there for it.
I felt about most. I'm like, who are these guys? The Great Value Sephiroth? What's going on here? Also,
They're-
speaking of that,
Yeah. Yep.
they're his will, but
I had a different name for him, but
They're part of the Genova 5.
I like the Genova 5. That makes a lot of sense.
Oh God,
do we
no.
think so? The fit that we saw for Cloud in the trailer, is that straight up just yanked off of those three guys? Because when I was watching it, I was like, that kind of looks like that.
I
fit
would
that
say
we
there
saw in
might
Cloud.
be inspiration, but it's because obviously when we look at like Tifa's Black Mage fit, it obviously has inspirations from Advent Children for sure. It's probably some inspiration stuff, nothing like, hey, here's a nod to the outfit, but that's it.
It looks pretty much exactly alike. It's like the skin tight top, no pauldron on the side. It kind of looked like Cloud's fit.
I
That
would
looks like
hope we
generic
would get
Nomura.
it.
Yeah.
But
Also, Hamaguchi did confirm there's multiple outfits in the entire game. There's
I
more
know.
than just
each
like
character gets
the
5.
four.
I'm talking about the one we saw in
I
the
don't
trailer.
know. I think they said there will be even more than that. There'll be
There's
like
gonna be multiple
there'll
outfits
be
for sure, 'cause
there'll
that's
be
how they're gonna
5
make their money,
jobs
yeah.
that you can switch between for each character, but there'll be multiple outfits that you can swap between. Yeah. So hopefully towards the end, hey, here's Advent Children.
I have one
Anyway.
last thought.
Okay, then we'll move on to Super.
Yeah, I just need to know why somebody, for the love of God, will not just destroy Genova's head. Just get rid of this damn thing once and for all. It's nothing but problems. Stop trying to study it. Stop trying to keep it. Just get rid of it.
Oh, am I mistaken that happens in the end of the film? No?
No, they never get rid of the fucking thing.
No, Kadaj grabs it and like shoves it into his abdomen. And what
Yeah,
happens
but then-
to it after that, I'm not
That's how
really
he
sure.
becomes Sephiroth.
Yeah, that's how it becomes Sephiroth, and then Kadaj dies and disappears into the live stream.
Did you see a body?
Yeah, you physically see him disappear. He literally disintegrates.
We also saw Sephiroth do the same thing.
Fair
Sephiroth
point.
did that like twice.
I just want to
Yeah.
remind you guys, this movie came out the same year Kingdom Hearts 2 did, and it shows a lot. In terms of concepts, design, even the credits are animated beat for beat how the opening of Kingdom Hearts is. It is
I'm
very
sorry,
And
God,
there's
I
a
really
live
don't know
live
that.
action music video towards the end of the credits too.
Sure
with
is.
Gerard Way.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah, that
I'm
was
so glad
awesome.
we got to bring that up.
Anyway, all right, Super. What did you think of the film?
I didn't have as many positives. I still think it's a good
Whoa.
movie, but
Let the rage bait
I had-
begin.
I had a hard time watching it because there was a lot of flashing lights and a lot of shaking,
No, yeah,
and it
that's
was
fair.
giving me it was giving me almost some headaches, so I had
That's
to
fair.
knock some points off the movie. Overall, I think the movie's about maybe a 7 out of 10, maybe a 6.5.
Fitting number.
Just for the fact of I don't have that nostalgia for it.
Okay, that's fair.
I have to say my favorite part of the movie is Kadaj and his brothers.
Mother.
I loved Kadaj's sword too. The two parts of the katana, the soba,
Mhm.
that. But I think since I don't have that nostalgia, I don't have as on a pedestal. A lot of it I didn't understand because I haven't finished 7. I haven't played all of
That'll do
it.
it.
Yeah,
But
that would
I
also
will,
kind of put that into there.
but I will say maybe my favorite parts of the movie, and this might be a comedy part, is when Reno and Rude keep on trying to fight Kadaj and his brothers, and they just keep on getting their ass kicked.
Reno and Rude were kind of the
No,
MVPs
Oh,
of this
so-
movie.
They really
By the
are.
way,
part.
And
Yes,
like,
they are.
And that's my favorite fight of the entire movie is at the end. It's not the Cloud versus Kadaj, it's Cloud, Reno, and Rude versus them in the tunnel with the motorcycles and the helicopter, and then Reno and Rude proceeding to suicide bomb themselves
Allegedly.
when they come
I
to
wish-
alleged.
I wish I had more coworkers that have seen this movie because I love that line where it's like, it's flashy. Oh, you made this.
Oh my god, that is one of
Also-
my favorite interactions between them.
I forgot Crispin Freeman voiced Rude in the film. If you don't know who Crispin Freeman is, he's a very prolific voice actor. Well, his most notable role, if anybody knows Helsing, he is Alucard.
Oh yeah,
Alucard. Really good voice actor. And it just put a smile. Like hearing all the voices in the film that are clearly not from the remake trilogy because they obviously got all new voice actors. Hearing Steve Bloom as Vincent.
that was jarring to me. I was not expecting that.
I forgot like how prolific the voice actors they had and like early voice actors. Like obviously this came out 07?
Oh,
06.
4 or 5.
06, 06,
06,
05,
06.
06, yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
The
So yeah,
release was kind of Japan. Yeah.
that's fair.
Reno's voice actor being Axel was that caught me off guard. I
Reno
loved
is
that.
Axel.
Reno is
That's-
Axel. Let's be honest. There, that is like they
And
literally
Elena's
squared
Nancy.
just like, hey, we're gonna take him and
Copy
throw him
paste.
into this series.
Got it memorized.
But I think another part I didn't like about the movie was just how many godforsaken times Kadaj kept saying mother or brother or
Mother or brother.
Oh,
yeah. That,
Have you played 7?
No,
He hasn't
that's a
finished
fair
it.
point.
They talk
By
a
the
lot
way.
about their mommies.
They do.
but
there's a
like I
reason I
said,
have the name of them. I do.
but I will always go back to that scene right in the middle of the tunnel where I forget which brother it is, but he's the one that has the gauntlet. Like he sticks it into the ground and spins around.
Awesome weapon, by the way.
Yeah.
He
Oh, yeah.
he
Yeah.
gainers or
It's a-
like he hurricanranas the motorcycle at him or something like that.
They're I think they're called pile bunkers. They're like small pile bunkers
Mhm.
because they have the little spikes on the part, and it just like almost shoots like a shotgun. And then
Him and Tifa's fight was awesome.
Oh
Oh,
yeah.
yeah. In the with the piano orchestra.
The best part,
Mhm.
yeah, the best part is those who fight on the piano, and then you know after the fight, then you hear that do 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 do, so you get the victory fanfare with the. I mean, just well
Okay.
done.
By the
Well
way,
done.
hearing that was his ringtone was
Mhm.
because it's been a while since I probably haven't watched this movie in over a decade. I completely forgot the victory fanfare was his ringtone. I was
What about all the
that's
Motorola
so
razors
perfect.
too?
Oh
you
my
know?
god, yes.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
But
Hey,
Flips.
The razor is still is current today, people. It came back last year.
But I think the hypest moment of the movie for me is when is it Neo Bahamut or Bahamut Sin, the one that
Bahamut Sin,
Bahamut
yeah.
Sin.
Bahamut
Bahamut Sin, when that shows up and then just the entire party one by one shows up to help. That's about all
Yes,
some of
please.
them do the entire movie, but it's still a hype moment.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely.
Because apparently we didn't have enough animation budget to get everybody in there.
Yuffie holding the material. Still gave me a little chuckle.
I brought materia, Cloud.
Because it's like Red 13 had what, 3 lines that entire movie, and
He had one.
He said
He had one
He said
line.
one line at the very end. You're like, oh, he does talk. Okay.
Yeah.
And then just everybody throwing Cloud, where it's like they just segment throwing him up the tower to catch up to Kadaj was awesome.
That part was
Defying
sick.
all physics and laws of gravity, but it looks sick. My favorite is just that last one with Aerith setting him up, the one boost he needed. That was
Also,
beautiful.
I completely forgot. They never say Aerith's name at all in the entire film. They say Zack, but they never say Aerith.
Is that to avoid an Aerith?
Probably. That's what I would
time.
assume at the time, because we only had the original 7, and the original 7 in the US was Aeris because localization issues. So they didn't want to have like a weird misconception, maybe. I don't know. Who knows at the time.
But to end my mini rant, my favorite part of the entire movie, and I've seen it in clips beforehand, was when Cloud was struggling, and then you just hear Zack say, "Need a hand?" Because I love Zack so much, and you slightly turn, and then you just see Zack's spirit standing back to back with him, and that I almost damn near cried at that part. I was so close.
Oh, dude, I cried at multiple parts in this film.
The living legacy part got me.
We did not need to watch Zack die again, but they made me watch it again, and I totally didn't bawl my eyes out. But thank you.
Or, seeing the moment where Aerith dies, and then her spirit keeps going back to Cloud and helping him raise up. It's like, or the very end, it's like, well, why does everybody call me mother? Why is everybody calling me that recently? And then Zack's like, yeah, it's not your time yet. Yeah, and Zack's like, it's not his time yet. And like, somehow spawn him in the church. So, and then also, I don't know if you realized, when Cloud dropped his phone into the water, Aerith was able to use the live stream to use that phone to call everyone.
That's that premium grade Wi-Fi. That's some like 7G Wi-Fi.
Okay, forget the Wi-Fi. I want to know what hardware that thing's running on to work underwater.
It's a Nokia. It's obviously got to be a Nokia.
It's a Razor, bro. Did you ever have a Razor back in the day? Those things were built like rocks, man.
The Nokias, you could run them over with a truck.
You know how old I am. I barely remember Motorola. Razors are a little... I was 5 when this movie came out.
I was in middle school, almost in high school.
Yeah, same.
I was a grown-ass adult, man.
Y'all making
Before we
me
move
feel
away,
Oh,
move
God.
away from the Bahamut Sen scene, I just want to say that my favorite part of that is Denzel running at it and going, "Son of a bitch!"
I forget about that every time. But I love that about him. He's not like a whiny little kid.
Yeah, Marlene is in the movie.
I like the spirit, but I was really afraid that Denzel was about to become he was about to get put on a t-shirt. We were about to start singing "In the Arms of the Angels" for him.
I have a question for all of you guys, though. The ribbon that you see them wearing, what do you think it represents? I've seen a lot of different theories of why they all have a ribbon in this movie.
They did.
You talking about
They
like
all have a ribbon, yeah.
you talking about the red ribbon that they all wear?
On his arm, yeah.
Clearly, it's for the
Is
red
it
ribbon.
Avalanche?
Is that?
Yes, that's what I was thinking.
I've heard that
'Cause
it's
Jesse
like a nod
has
to
the ribbon.
Aerith. But yeah, there's Jesse.
Jesse has
My
the red
favorite
ribbon
one
on.
is ribbon's just a great item in the game. Of course they have it. On.
Right.
Right. Fair. I didn't think about
Can't
that.
argue with that logic.
No, I was thinking Eris.
It could be like an avalanche thing where it's like groups of organizations all wear
That's what I was thinking.
item.
I mean, they all wear it. They all wear it, and some of them didn't know Jesse. So I always assumed.
Yeah, true. Yeah,
But
Aerith.
it's not necessarily Jesse. It's like an avalanche kind of uniform.
Could be, man.
True.
Yeah, because if
they
you look
all.
at the remake,
Don't they have all red
if you
ribbons
look
at
at
the beginning of the remake?
Wedge, Biggs, and Jesse all had the same shade of red. Either it was
Yeah.
a headband.
Yeah.
Oh,
something.
yeah.
They all had.
Might be an avalanche thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Or they all
like,
work for Dr. Juro.
No.
Red Ribbon Army.
Clearly.
Dear God.
Wrong podcast,
So-
man. What are you doing?
For me to follow up
Trying
on
to build
Purple's
a
question,
crossover episode.
My question to everyone is, what do you guys think about having to read 2 novels just to understand it? Because you also have to read the Turk side story, because that's where Kadaj first appears.
Yeah.
The kids are all right because Kadaj first appears in that, because he deals with Evan deals with him.
I don't feel like that's required reading. I understood Kadaj. Pretty self-explanatory. The remnants of Sephiroth and the memory he left behind. I do think that True's part about the On the Way to Smile being very crucial information. That one's harder.
Now, what's cool is On the Way to Smile is if you have the complete edition, like I bought today for $6.99, it's a part of the extras. It's a small animation
the
they
OVA?
did.
They have
the OVA.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I just find it weird that they
Also,
put in a side novel.
Sorry,
Ben. Sorry to interrupt.
No. I forgot how long this flipping movie was.
Yeah,
it's so long. I broke it up into parts.
I watched it all today, and I was like, "Oh my god, how long is this?" Over 2 hours.
I watched it on YouTube.
Not long enough.
Somebody had just put it on YouTube, and I just watched it, and it was. I just find it weird that it's like we have On the Way to a Smile that helps explain stuff, and then here's this other one, Turk's side story, that just introduces Kadaj, and Evan drop kicks Kadaj into the live stream, and somehow Kadaj is alive because apparently he does the whole dark live stream thing.
I don't know if I was just like glazing, just consuming, just not even caring. But yeah, I'm with Purple. I didn't have any problem digesting the lore of Advent Children.
No, it was, for me, it was really just the problems was Rufus being alive and Mopey Cloud again. That's really it.
I'm glad you brought that back up, because I was going to ask, what did you think about not the fact that he's only alive, but then he pulls the whoosh. Just kidding. I'm not in a wheelchair at all.
He's great. He's fine.
I'm not paralyzed. By the way, here's the head. I've had it this entire time.
What in the WCW Kevin Nash freaking pulling the...
Oh, God.
The fake cat stuff.
Yeah.
It was... I didn't care for that, but... Because I feel like you could have done the movie without Rufus. You could have just had the Turks doing Turk stuff. Absolutely. They would have been fine without him.
I didn't think Rufus was aggressive enough either. I felt like he kind of like slacked off in Advent Children. I felt like he had much more like bravado in 7.
He was rage baiting Kadaj the entire time.
Absolutely he was. He kept pulling him around in circles. Where's the head? Where's the head? And then last minute, I have it right here, sucker.
Where was he hiding that box, by the way?
Is Rufus the one that calls him like poor little remnant or something like that?
Yeah.
Yes. I'm like, if
poor
Kadaj
little remnant.
I'm surprised Kadaj or his brothers couldn't, sense the head, since they technically are Sephiroth.
That was always my problem with it. I'm like, how did you not know it was there? Yeah.
It's in a box.
He even says it's like a good son would have known that your mom was right here.
That's right.
Mm-hmm. It does.
Guess they're not good
sons.
sons.
That was probably the most rage bait thing he ever said.
Yeah.
A good son would have known.
Oh,
ouch.
And for the love of God, can the Turks actually close the doors on a helicopter before they keep getting dunked on in those?
Reno crashing down again. It has to happen. Like,
crashes
like
down.
Some obligations these guys have to make every appearance.
Gets off the ground. I was like, here's the stick.
It wasn't even the fact. It was one of the facts of a motorcycle being driven clear through it. The dude having enough time to get both Reno and him, cut the thing, and then just keep on driving away. I'm like, I think the Turks need to, their pay needs to be cut. They need to get sent back to freaking training. It's just
2 years of
They're the Team Rocket of this movie.
You sure
I've never heard a better
the movie?
In general, yeah.
I was gonna say the entire time they're Team Rocket. They get their ass whooped all the time.
I've never seen a more elite team getting dunked on than at that portion of the movie, where it's like, oh, it's us two versus those three. We can handle this. Let me just use my my stick baton, and then I'm going to overpower this one dude. Oh no, he's overpowering me.
Reno climbing up a wall like a spider monkey.
What was that?
That was terrifying.
Apparently those Shinra calisthenics have been paying off.
Y'all missing the best part about Rude and Reno, though. Is Rude and how he constantly just has glasses. He's like, yo,
Yes.
glasses broken. I got another pair.
Another
Oh,
pair.
happened again? Oh, don't worry about it. I got my stunner shades. That's like, that's totally my favorite.
Hey man, the grip is important.
I don't know if I'm misremembering, but that's something they bring back in the remakes, right?
Yeah, he does it in remake too.
Yeah, he does in the remake.
Yeah, you fight him in the cave at one point. His glasses break, and then he just calmly pulls out of his pocket the.
I did enjoy his face whenever he got his glasses stomped on. He was like, "Oh, my glasses!"
No,
Yeah.
His stoic face goes.
I need someone to make a comic about about Reno, Reed, Rude, and Velma. Have them show you what you really do when you lose your glasses.
I am kind of disappointed that Reno didn't put a single person in a glowing triangle. Then they couldn't move.
I just want to know what they thought at the end. It's like, okay, they're running by with a motorcycle. Let's just stand in the middle of the road and go, okay, suicide bomb. That's the answer.
Wait. Even better than that is when Cloud jumps the ramp and you see the fireworks behind him from the Reno and Rude bomb, like it's 4th of July or something, like a Final Fantasy XIV emote.
Oh god. Yep. Well,
this whole movie was an advertisement to not join the Turks.
Yes.
Unless you want to get dumped
AKA
on.
Shinra. Don't join them. But with that, let's take a quick mid break. Thank you guys. And we do have a little bit of news in the mid break, specifically about a game. And we'll be right back. All right, welcome to the Miller Show. We're talking about everything podcast. There's nothing to the lore of Final Fantasy. Here, we want to thank all our amazing patrons. Thank you guys so much for supporting the show, and a huge shout out to True Speak, who's our ultimate tier patron. Thank you, True. And if you guys want to join the patron, you can go to patreon.com/Final Fantasy Lorecast, where you can get ad-free episodes, or even join us once a month on the show itself. Generally once a month, but today, July, is our anniversary month, so we're doing patron chats all month long. To celebrate our patrons and have just a great time this month, just talking about anything Final Fantasy, because there's a lot to talk about, and especially at the end of the month, there will be a lot to talk about. So yeah, go join us there, and you can also find us on Apple and Spotify. You leave 5-star review on Apple Words or a nice Spotify comment right out the next time on the show, which we don't have any this week, so whatever, I guess. And then you can find us on a few different Discord servers. Whatever. Oh, I did say it. Oh my god, it just came out. I did not mean to. All right, cool, whatever. Some squall now. I just made Riku's day. And then you can find us on a few different Discord servers, the Robots Radio Discord at robotsradio.net, as well as my own Discord server, the Ben and Friends Podcast and Discord, where you can find this show and all the other shows that me and Steven host, which are the Dragon Ball Lorecast, Holocron History, Star Wars Canvas Legends, the Gundam Lorecast, the Wizard Lorecast, and the Witcher Lorecast. And our Discord is ever growing. We get like 1 to 2 people almost every other day now, which is great.
We got harps aboard.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, we do.
Hey, that's news, dude. True coming in with a home run, and I just tapped on the door, dude.
No, I put it up for you. You spiked it home, dude. That's all you.
Stop it. No, you're nice.
We're one step from getting Uematsu on the show.
Girls,
no, you're breathtaking.
I mean, if it's that easy, hell, I'll send an email to Nobuo Uematsu saying, "Hey, I have a friend who runs a podcast. Would you mind coming on to do an interview?"
And I'll comment on his Facebook post.
Oh God! And then
I will like and share it.
Yeah, there you go. For news, Ever Crisis, as of today, as we're recording on the 8th, was announced it's in service in October this year, which kind of like threw a lot of people. Yeah, Steven just started playing it. I started replaying it recently, and I was like, oh, okay, that's news. I was not expecting that, because it's only been in service for 3 years, which is very weird and very short for them to like kill a mobile game, unless it's not, performing as what they thought it was going to be. Honestly,
I refuse to believe that. I mean,
same. I don't either.
With
but
the 3 series being out and everything else, I'm sure the game is making a ton of. So there has to be some other reason. Maybe
they could be making an offline version of it.
They got 5
possibly.
That's what I was saying.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I mean,
they already confirmed no offline. They're going to shut it down. So like, they may come up with a new one, but it's not going to carry over from what it looks like.
It's crazy.
Because
the whole point, wasn't the whole point of this game not to be the entire compilation of Final Fantasy VII digestible in one
like an anthropology, not anthropology.
Yeah,
story.
They couldn't even do that.
How about an anthology? Yes.
Thank you very much.
It's a store that my wife likes to shop at.
Anthropology is the study of human nature or something. I don't know.
Somebody's been watching Community too much.
Oh no!
Guilty as charged.
But yeah, we'll see. We'll see happens in the future. Personally, I didn't play too much of it because, I like gacha games for characters. This is a gacha for weapons, which threw me
I
for a
never
loop.
had the chance to play it, so.
I think it might be too free to play because I did not.
There's that too. No, oh god, you don't. You can easily go through the game.
It's meant to tell the story in a very digestible fashion, and I think it served its purpose for this first soldier doesn't exist anymore. Here's that story, so you know who Glenn is when he shows up in Rebirth.
Which they should make it able to be played right away because I tried playing it. I started playing it. I just came fresh off of my latest 7 replay. And then you have to play through 7 again, OG, before you can get to
You have to get to a certain point in OG 7, then to a certain point in Crisis Core, and then you can play First Soldier.
So you have to do both.
It's not even all complete.
I said.
No.
Yeah, it's not finished yet.
And what's really weird is when they did this announcement today, they also announced, hey guys, here's a new story with the Turks. And I was like, okay, what the hell are you guys doing? Here we're announcing the cancellation of the game, but here's more content.
Yeah, it's really odd.
Maybe they're going to JC it where they retire 4 times or something.
We'll see. Who knows what's going to happen with it. But yeah, that's news. All right, let's get back into more of the show.
Wait, one last thing. For the free company, the Crystal Lore Masters, we have a giveaway on Friday.
We do.
By the homie Kron.
So when you hear this, because this episode comes out on Friday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the Seraph server, if you're part of the free company. Yeah.
I'm in Ishgard. I finally finished Rome Reborn. I forgot to make a big deal about it. But it took
finally in Heaven's Ward.
I'm in the real game now.
Yeah, and I just put a bit on a large house in the goblet, so we'll see if we get it or not. I forgot how nice the goblet looks, honestly.
Right?
Yeah, the only other large house that was available for this week was in the lavender beds, which I don't know. Gridania's not
the worst freaking. Yeah,
out of all of the housing areas.
It's the worst.
Gridania is always on the bottom for me.
It's you're living in the Shire. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You are living in the Shire.
Yeah.
I like that.
Cool, man.
You are living in the Shire. That is fact. All right, let's get back into more of the episode. So, does anybody else have any other thoughts or talks about Advent Children? Because we did actually go quite a bit of it already in the first half.
So, I have one thought. Well, a couple actually, not one. So, I mentioned this in the Discord earlier. I saw Advent Children a couple months before it came out in the U.S. because I had a friend who was living in Japan at the time. He sent me a copy. So, I watched it in the original Japanese with the English subtitles. Which, if you've never heard someone saying Scottish words in Japanese, it is the most hilarious thing you're ever going to see. Yeah, I see Purple laughing. You know exactly what I'm talking about on that one.
Yeah.
And I hadn't, On the Way to a Smile and the other book hadn't come out yet. Correct me if I'm wrong on that, True. since this is your area of expertise.
Yeah, I don't.
They were not out yet.
So I had no idea who the Oedipus gang was, Kadaj and his brothers. I'm sorry, you can only run around screaming mother so many times before I assume you've got something fundamentally wrong with you. Like the last time I saw this was Norman Bates, and we all know how that turned out. Like I had no idea who they were, but it's like when they're wearing disturbingly skin tight black clothes, they've got silver hair, they're green eyes. Okay, they're the new Sephiroths. Got it. But the best part of the movie,
without the conditioner routine.
Good God.
They're the Jackson 5 without Michael Jackson.
Massive. So they were. So Tito was the front man, yeah. But Tifa's fight scene with whatever his name was my favorite part of the whole damn movie, because you get hints that Tifa's like this badass martial artist throughout the original game, and then actually getting to see it in the movie is like, oh, okay.
A Way to Smile came out in 2018.
Yeah.
And
it came out
when it got translated, or like how long was it?
It didn't come out until
publisher was Yinon. Publication date for the US or for the English copy was October 30th, 2018.
On the Way to a Smile, yeah, because I didn't read that until very recently.
When did a Turk Sad Story come out? Did it come out?
That one came out earlier, didn't it?
Yeah, that one came out earlier. That one came out
Turk
earlier,
Side Story.
Yeah, Turk Side Story. The kids are all right.
2019.
Oh, I thought that came out earlier. No.
What am I thinking of?
No.
Is that the kids are all right at Turk Side Story?
Yeah, that came out 2019.
Yeah.
Oh.
What universe did we get launched to?
I know, for real.
I do not remember any of this.
This is because they were running CERN for 17 years, y'all.
All right, so before I hand it off to Purple, because I know your man there is going to have some thoughts, I have to say, Purple, this is the happiest I've ever seen you in any of the patron chats we've done, my dude. It's
probably the happiest you'll see me in a long time, guys.
Okay, yeah,
no, dude, I love
we
seeing
keep
it.
talking about
the floor
14.
Is yours, my man.
We keep talking about
Purple,
14.
Your
boy Purple just got through ARR, man. So this is your episode.
No, I'm surprised no one mentioned how cool Kate Sith riding Red 13 was, though. I don't know. Yeah. I didn't know I needed that. But I'm so glad I got it. I wish I got more of it.
Don't we actually see Reeve in Advent Children too?
He's on the phone.
That I'm aware of.
He's on the phone. Yeah,
just a voice.
I don't know if we see him.
We don't see him.
Yeah,
but he calls. Yeah, he calls Cloud. Like, how do you
Everybody
stay in business and you never pick up the phone, man? What's up?
Oh yeah, it's when his phone's dropping down
yeah.
into the water. Yeah.
It plays all the different voicemails.
Yeah.
I was the kind of person to never pick up on the first ring. He always lets it ring just to see who is calling, and then he'll answer.
He just never picks up in general. That's what
that or he's a texter, and that's incredibly hard back on a freaking razor.
Yeah, but I don't see him getting rid of it either.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what Tifa told him. Tifa said, "Well, you still have your phone. Why? Yeah. If you were really wanted to be on your own, why you still got this? Which is legit."
Yeah, I think she actually says, "You don't ever actually on your phone, but I don't see you getting rid of it either." And then it was just like a line of 8 or 9 different just gut punches of "get up off your butt, Cloud" dialogue.
Well, and what the best thing about it is, Cloud had no retort whatsoever, and it's like, well, shit.
I was ready for Tifa to pull. I was ready for Tifa to pull a freaking Kamina Simon, grit your teeth, freaking punch him in the face, and then get up off your butt.
She's not that mean, though.
Hey, sometimes you need to give them the bright slap.
Fair,
I guess.
I
But
think
the film
the
was
greatest
great.
part about that, though, is it shows Tifa's growth as a character and how little Cloud has actually grown as a character, which I think is really interesting.
Yeah, so I don't know if you guys seen the voice actor, the new voice actor for Cloud for the remake trilogy, Cody
Christian.
Thank you, Cody Christian, who I have tried to get on the show, just never got a response. But has come out and said, it's like, yeah, you guys will cry so much more in Revelations than you will ever in any of the other games. And I was like, oh, great. It's like,
I mean, bro, I played 4. I don't think you got that claim.
Specifically 7.
Okay.
He was talking about 7 specifically. Like remake and rebirth.
Okay, that changes things.
Apparently, like Revelations is going to have a lot of like teary-eyed, very sad moments where people
played
will cry.
It 40 times, and every single time he said during this scene, which is probably the live stream sequence, but who knows? But he said I played it 40 times, and every single time I cried. I'm like, yo, if somebody's a dilly dally shilly shally, it might be your boy Hamaguchi. Like, 40 times, you know?
Yeah,
maybe that's just his therapy. We don't know.
I mean, were they not around when we played the OG 7 back in the day when we first experienced Aerith dying? Like that was the peak of young men being like, "Oh, what? No. There's got to be a cheat. Come on, somebody look up a game chart. We got to figure out how to do
right.
this."
Oh, people tried, and you will not. Yeah, no, that was rough. Well, it was also like during that time, it was her being a major character in the game that you had about half the game, if not over half the game, and then just she's dead. So all that time you had her leveling and like doing all this stuff, it's gone. Bye. So back then, absolutely. Did I tear up in both remake and rebirth? Absolutely, I did. Mainly because of the freaking flashback crap. It's like, hey, here's Zack. Oh, by the way, now he's fighting with Cloud, and it was just such a heartwarming like reunion. And I was like, oh my god, what the hell? Also, I don't know if you guys noticed at the end of the film where, Aerith and Zack like go off into the light, kind of a thing. Kind of gives me like very much some connections to what they're doing in the remake trilogy.
I mean,
I don't know.
That's a fair assessment.
I don't know, but the idea that Zack and Aerith are reunited together in the live stream makes me so happy. That is like this movie bringing that idea, and then if you stay till the end of the credits, you see that the Buster Sword has now moved to the church, so they're together
and it's not
again.
rusted.
He cleaned it.
Angel must have been.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Right.
Angel's like, hey, yo, don't you go and like use a sharp. This is pretty. Your boy Cloud just sticks it in the dirt and just lets it rust for hell long.
2 years. It's only been 2 years.
2 years is a hell of a long time if you can leave a giant piece of steel out in the elements.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, fair point.
I'm surprised nobody tried to just come and take it.
I always hear
that
like that
also
thing's
very
getting
true.
robbed. They're stealing that.
It's not like it's a car alarm on it. It's not like it's not like if somebody tries to.
Also, I mean, I don't know if they ever say what the weight is, but I'm assuming it's pretty hefty weight.
And it's shoved in the ground pretty,
Well, but Kadaj also rolls up on it and picks it out of the ground too, though.
That's fair point.
Yeah, but Kadaj is also a remnant of Sephiroth, so
right. I'm not saying saying the sword is light. I'm just saying if anybody was going to steal it, that could have been the moment.
I'm like, if somebody like Flat Stanley, like Kadaj, could kick it out of the ground, I'm pretty sure somebody like Ben or Purple could probably pull that thing out of the ground if Kadaj can kick it out. He's
debatable.
All right.
Also, I don't think anybody goes to that place.
Shut up about it.
Yeah, it's also on a random
You
ledge.
would know if I had it.
Yeah, it'd be on his wall. Like, look what I got, guys.
You mean what's behind True?
Yeah,
I know. Where do you think I got that thing from? Where do you think it's
Purple,
from,
that thing
man?
is low jacked. An anime pro tag is about to come and mug you for that thing.
And careful, he also has materia in it, so.
Here comes Yuffie then.
Right.
You think
your
it's
cell phone?
You think if someone just takes the material out of that sword, it does sound like a car alarm just going off.
That's what I was gonna say. What about alarm materia? Just okay. Anyone touches this, I'll know.
Just beep beep beep
I don't
beep
think
beep.
you guys realize how fantastic of a headcanon you've just established.
Yeah, and he's got to keep.
Good, not
keep
the
Materia air tag or something.
Buzz is his Motorola.
Look, I know you have my material. Look at my iPhone. It's here. I'm standing on the spot. I know you have.
Find my Buster Sword.
It's got a what's that car service that that's supposed to help you when you it has OnStar.
No,
it has OnStar. No, the
OnStar,
Buster Sword has
yeah,
OnStar. Has
I think we'll
OnStar.
constantly be going off in this game.
The OnSword.
Seems you've been in an accident. Yeah, you think?
Speaking of which, that's another one of my
What do I
favorite
hear in the
moments.
background? Oh, it's just multiple explosions. It's fine.
That's another
That's
favorite part of the.
That's just East Sector 8. It always happens.
Another one of my favorite parts of the movie is where Yuffie jumps in and she's like, "What's the problem?" And somebody goes, "Bad guy stealing materia again." And she goes, "Ooh," and runs off.
Oh yeah, well no, which she said, who's been taking my materia? And Tifa's like, "Oh, it's the bad guys, obviously." She's like, "All right, cool." Just jumps into the fray.
There's no questions. Just give me my stuff back.
I kind of wish. I'll go on, Chipper.
I was gonna say, I just love Sid when he first shows up. He's like, "Hey guys, look at my ship." That's basically he just goes, "Hey, look at the new thing I got."
I kind of wish they did Vincent's beast form though. That's the one thing I kind of wish they did.
His entrance was pretty sick.
Oh, his entrance was awesome, but and it was great nonetheless. But I kind of wish he transformed into his beast form against Bahamut Sin. That would have been awesome. But they didn't.
I just love. I love his first appearance when Cloud's basically fighting all three of them in the City of the Ancients. He just turns and you just see Vincent leaning against a tree, and Cloud's like, "You couldn't have held out earlier." You had to watch him get dunked on.
He was too busy being Doctor Strange's cape or whatever.
Right. But that confused me so much. And I was actually curious if in Revelation and we're going to give you the cape movement somehow. Maybe that's his limit break. It's like not Galleon Beast. He's just going to turn into a cape that somehow can like dodge bullets and stuff.
We'll see.
No, his limit break it turns it into Dirge of Cerberus. You go first person. You just.
Right.
We are going to be able to shoot things in this game.
Yeah. No, they already showed.
Like it's a bad thing.
They already showed that mechanic, and yeah, his Gallant base form is just here. Press a button, you can turn into the Gallant Beast. It's like, so what's his limit break? Because that was his limit break.
Turns into a weapon. He turns into like a literal weapon. Yep.
Just starts nuking everything.
So he's going to be old school Megatron.
Yeah, that's what grab the Vincent gun.
No, I meant a weapon, like ruby, sapphire, etc. That kind of weapon, the Galleon weapon. How about that?
He's little Power Rangers. He's just going to grow bigger and bigger and bigger.
The Vincent sword.
If I'd known you could do that, I would have been nice.
Make my monster grow.
He was experimented on by Shinra.
Specifically Hojo, and that dude is not right. We all know that. That dude is not right.
Hojo can pass for a Power Rangers villain, I think.
Absolutely.
Especially the top of the Shinra Tower Hojo.
Yeah.
I'm just imagining Hojo with Rita's wand hurling that thing from the top of the Shinra building, screaming, "Make my monster grow," and now I can't unsee it. If there is anybody listening to this that does art, please draw this for us.
You just generate that sucker, man.
Yeah, Box Girl's on it, I'm sure.
I know, for real.
I just need to see this now.
Oh, gotta love Power Rangers. Power Rangers is great.
It's my childhood, bro.
I think it's most of our childhoods.
There's like a Venn diagram. Yes, this is the second pod in a week. I've mentioned the Venn diagram of what we're all interested in. And there's like the middle circle. There's like, it's just barely two
Wrestling,
circles.
Power Rangers, Final Fantasy, Dragon Ball Z.
Okay, there's the big four. What else we got?
I got 3 of the 4. What Riku just said.
Which one are you missing?
Wrestling. I don't watch wrestling.
In place of wrestling, we have Star Wars, right?
Oh, then yes, then I would have all 4.
We are all definitely the people that sat at the sped ed table at lunch.
Oh my god!
You just gave
bring back old
PTSD.
No, it's not PTSD per se. It's
per se.
More of a like, why couldn't I have had you crazy when I was in school? It would have made my life so
the
much
reality
more
is,
bearable.
okay, if we were in school right now, like we would be the because all the cool kids are apparently nerds nowadays. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That's
what's
the
with
reality.
that, by the way?
Everything that we like, that we got made fun of, is all like cool now. You know?
It's all mainstream and popular.
Anime,
Thanks,
video
COVID.
game, man. I don't like it. Even Dungeons and Dragons. You know how much
COVID,
I had to hide Dungeons and Dragons growing up?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Wait, you
like,
hid
for real.
that?
Well,
Yeah.
I just
Now it's like,
accepted it, but like Yu-Gi-Oh, I would bring Yu-Gi-Oh and Yu-Gi-Oh cards to school, Beyblades, Bakugan, brought all that stuff to school.
Oh, Lord.
Shoot, I played Pokemon when it came out all the way through high school and today. So I didn't do the random stop where a lot of my classmates, oh, Pokemon's stupid, where we're in middle school, and it's like, I still play it. F you guys. And then high school comes around and it's like, oh, they started playing Pokemon again. It's like, this is so great. I don't know why I didn't play this before. And I was like, you guys are all idiots.
I have dudes I played football with who I see them online now. They're like, I'm looking for this Pokemon card. I'm like, what? What do you mean?
They all come out the woodwork, man. I'm telling you, everyone out there is like a Cloud Strife themselves. They're all like, "Ooh, I'm just tough guy," blah blah blah. Inside, you're a squishy little marshmallow that freaking likes playing
A little
Pokemon.
motion sick.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. We need the dilly dally and shilly shally, that stuff right there.
Everybody's squall at heart. Everybody just needs to accept the friends they have around them.
While we're on the topic, I do want to mention when I was in 7th grade math, one of the friends I made was because I heard the words Transkuja come out of his mouth, and I shot around like a lightning bolt.
Yeah,
What'd
no,
you
we have
say?
that seeking radar. That, like, who pronounced the name?
Oh my
right?
God, it's my people.
Did thou summon me?
I had that with Breath of
Kick
Fire
the door
3.
open.
In elementary school.
I
was
had
like,
that.
Somebody else?
Just come
I had that a
sprinting
lot
down the
with,
hallway, kick the door open. Who conjured me?
I had that with a friend in college. I was heading towards one of my classes. My man was playing on his DS. He was playing Dragon Quest VI. And I just went and walked up and talked to him.
You just kicked the door down and everything. I was like, what are you doing?
No. I had opened the door hungry as hell after a 3-hour psychology class.
Ew.
Oh, good God.
3 hours. Oof.
Yes.
Longest I was in psychology was an hour and a half. But anyway, that was high school though.
Oh, Box Girl delivered. Everybody check the Discord.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Where is it?
What do we got?
Give me a minute. Which
It didn't
channel's
take
it in?
long at all.
That was
The
fast.
Lorecast channel.
Lorecast one.
I'll have to turn my PC on over here.
Oh my god.
You Rangers are nothing more than specimens. I love that, dude. That's so rad.
That is hilarious. Why would you ask for this?
Man,
Because we can.
Because why wouldn't we?
Yeah, right.
This is what the
anyway,
chat's turned into.
Yeah, right. Anyway, everybody, if you're listening to this, go to the Benefriends podcasting Discord channel. The link is in the show notes below, so you can check out our awesome Discord with all of us great people there, and find random things like Hojo facing the Power Rangers.
Yeah, that's been sent to a friend of mine who's in Power Rangers. Like,
That's great.
That's going.
Oh, I just got a notification. Somebody just joined the Discord.
Look at that.
Oh,
Yep,
damn.
look at
was
that.
fast.
No
Like,
way.
just now?
Like
Mhm.
literally right now. They're like,
Oh,
this
shoot.
guy's-
Just now. All right, cool.
Druid
really
of
live.
Flame.
Shout out to Druid of Flame. Hey, you play
Welcome.
14, Druid? You want to be part of our free company?
How long until we get hard support on
it's-
14?
It might be, it's Nina's friend for
Okay.
our tabletop that we're going to
For
do.
D&D.
For D&D.
Oh, nice.
Because we need more people because I'm overpowered as hell.
Yes.
I made the game harder. Not intentionally. I swear. I did not do it intentionally. That's all I will say.
Shut up, Max.
But, all right. Well, everybody, we're getting towards...
Can I get my one
Oh,
take off? Can I get my
absolutely,
one take
you can do your one
Advent
take.
Children?
Yes,
My-
yes.
So my one take is this, and actually, Steven, you kind of mentioned it with the way Cloud hasn't grown past his whole. He's still emo boy, you know. One would think that, hey, 2 years you'd get over this. And by the way, everyone who's a Tifa Cloud shipper and thinking that they're together, if you were in a long-term relationship and you ignore that many calls from your wife or significant other, so I'm just saying, that's not a typical relationship behavior.
We know True is a Clarith.
I'm not part of that stuff, but I'm on Team Aerith. But
I'm not. Aerith is for Zach, and that's where I'll leave it.
That's the only thing. I think Cloud and Aerith are cute, but that's Zach's girl.
Yeah.
I mean, they walk off into the live stream together, so.
True.
Yeah.
It is decided.
Regardless, you can have feelings for multiple people. I mean, it is what it is. Love triangle, quadrangle, whatever you want to call it.
Cloud is poly.
Anyways, my take is this: is that everything is not in a good state. It's so funny because this whole novel before Advent Children is called On the Way to a Smile, and I don't think anyone ever gets to a goddamn smile. Like nobody is smiling, even at the very end.
Sephiroth is still like
the song that plays in the end is called Cloud Smiles.
Yeah, but
he smiles with his eyes, though.
Yeah, he doesn't even get a real smile out.
But everything is not gonna. You got Barrett out here trying to find oil. Like, what happened to Barrett that he has to go and look for oil and just forego all of his?
Oh my god, that shirt! Oh lord!
Yeah, the shirt. The shirt was. I mean, hey man.
He also looks leaner than he was. He's not as big.
His arm though is awesome. Actually, can turn into an arm.
A gun that turns into a gun with guns and guns.
Yeah, that overheats way too much.
Muscles on his eyeballs.
Learn how to use this triangle button. Anyways, yeah, the party itself is just not in a good state. And if you read on the way to the on the way to a smile, you can kind of get a little bit more of that. All that I'm saying is this: I hope that Revelation somehow. I don't know if you necessarily undo everything in Advent Children, but I would hope that there's a resolution to it that makes it so that everything is not the way it is. That space cancer, Cloud still being emo boy.
Well, I mean, all the way in Rebirth we had Geostigma, so I don't know what they're gonna do with it.
Yeah, well, yeah, I mean, that's what I hope for. And watching Advent Children again, as awesome it is, I'm like, this is very unsatisfying. You know what I'm saying? I almost would have preferred if the movie did, as much as I love it, as much as I adore seeing the characters that, changed my life in a modern way from the polygon stuff that we had in the 90s. I'd almost rather it not be there because in many ways the original ending, the OG 7, was a lot more satisfying.
I 100% agree with that.
There is one more game left to this story.
We have Revelation. Oh god, no, we're not talking about that. No. But I mean, I kind of agree with True's take there with Revelations, and them. I mean, they're going in a obviously different telling of the story with it being a different timeline and a bunch of other stuff happening. Things can fall into different things. I mean, Riku said. I mean, we have didn't we have Geostigmas in Rebirth? Yeah, because Riku said that.
Yeah, Cloud grabs his arm when you're fighting Genova.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. So we already have that kind of like solidifying, like that's a thing that's going to be coming up eventually in Revelations.
Did you see Denzel get a freaking Genova headache? I'm like, hey, yo, he had a Genova headache.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways.
But, with them going in this different direction, yeah, we can totally get a whole different like take on Advent Children with a completely different like perspective of the story where it's not as depressing.
I think it's really going to divert with Revelations. I think we're going to
I believe
really
so too.
branch out.
Yeah.
I'll say, if you're not going to adapt Advent Children into a game, make it so Advent Children doesn't have to happen.
Exactly. Yeah.
But again, with Hamaguchi and what they're doing with the remake trilogy, it's like, hey, different timelines. Advent Children was just part of the original timeline. And then we have this other stuff.
The old GT defense.
Yes.
Yeah, right.
Pretty much.
It's canon, but
it was canon all along.
Yeah, right.
There's also the time loop theory. So
right.
I just want answers. So
but that is what all of the devs have said, is that everything will be resolved. right?
Yep.
All of the no questions will remain unanswered, and that's what I hope for. Like, there shouldn't be any deep ground. I shouldn't have any idea of what's going on with Vice and Nero. All of those things, address them all, even if it's a dumb retconning like you did with freaking Rufus. At least at the minimum, I know what is what, and I'm not questioning any, you know what I'm saying? I hope they can do that.
I agree.
I hope that they do that.
Let me see his body when the building falls on it. I need to see it so I know he's not somehow returning.
Oh, sorry. It just kind of like popped in my head when Sephiroth in Advent Children says, "I'll never be a memory." Kind of like then reflects to what's going on currently with the remake trilogy. It's like, oh, this is kind of terrifying how this is all kind of lining up. Again, though, the remake trilogy literally came from them saying, "Hey, we want a game like Advent Children." So,
I'm not gonna lie. Him saying "I will never be a memory" that was my favorite line in the entire movie. Like, even though he just got his ass handed to him, he looks at him and tells him, "No, I'm not done with you."
Pretty much.
And every line Sephiroth says is so chilling in this film.
Absolutely.
What you realize.
I was like, so I can give you despair.
Give me the pleasure of taking it
away.
away.
It's like, tell me everything you love so I can give you despair. And I was like, Jesus Christ.
And I thought Nero from 14 was an edgy theater kid. God.
Mind you, everybody, the voice actor for Sephiroth in the Advent Children is animated Superman, the OG Superman from the animated series.
We've already established it's a prerequisite to voice Sephiroth. You have to have been Superman as well.
Yes. I mean, I think every Sephiroth voice actor has been a Superman at one point.
Except for Lance Bass. He is the only one.
Oh, Lance Bass was not. Yeah, that's true.
Except for some NSYNC fans would suggest that, hey, he was in NSYNC. That's even better than Superman.
Fair point.
They're wrong.
He was Superman in real life because he was part of NSYNC. He saved many teams with his dance moves.
That's what we're calling those now.
Oh gosh, but yeah.
5 grown-ass men flopping around like electrified fish out of water.
What do you think's been happening for the last hour?
Seizures, Vietnam flashbacks, heart palpitations.
They're in the trees. Anyway,
in honor of the Genova 5's presentation.
All right. One last thing, guys. What are y'all wanting to talk about next week?
The anniversary show.
Okay, anniversary show? Okay.
Yeah, because the actual anniversary episode is going to be 14th FanFest, right?
Yes. So our anniversary date is July 21st.
21st.
Oh shoot. We actually have three of more patron chats. I didn't realize I didn't realize there was 5 weeks on the month of July.
The 22nd will be
the 22nd.
How about this? My recommendation is everyone watches The Spirits Within.
Spirits Within.
No, don't make me do
that.
I will say this. I watched it again. I watched it again, and it's great. It's a good movie. Now,
true. Does the song at the end give you feelings like it does me?
Yeah.
Yes, good. Yes.
Yeah, it's great. Oh my gosh, yeah.
Remember those seizures I mentioned earlier?
Watch it again, and don't think about the fact that it cost $1 billion to make and it led to the downfall of Squaresoft. Don't think about it in that regard. Just think about it as let's say somebody wanted to make Deep Impact and then inject some Final Fantasy flavor into it. That's exactly
and Linkin Park music
is.
videos.
That's exactly what it is. And you have to imagine, this is the early 2000s, right after the late 90s. How many Deep Impact type of movies were there?
Oh, God.
I see what they were going
Too
for.
many.
There was the movie Deep Impact.
Had Deep Impact where it became a different company.
Right. Yeah.
Yep.
No, then again, we wouldn't have Final Fantasy today. Well, we would, but we wouldn't.
You guys can,
saved by the company that created JRPGs, basically.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I have something you guys can think on for one of our upcoming patron chats. What class from 14 would you give everybody in the chat right now?
Ooh, that'd be fun.
I see that grin.
We talk about this pretty often.
Do we? I'm never there for that conversation.
Well, no. We can do it officially. I'm just saying. Yeah, we jokingly Pick is a respiratory therapist, so he's obviously a healer.
Oh God.
Oh God, that's all right. All right. Well, we can all think about that later. But yeah. So, does anybody have any final thoughts or anything they want to shout out before we end the show?
Shilly.
I mean,
I do really like that Kadaj had to go pop his cat eyes in for anybody who's Always Sunny fan.
Fair.
Not Kadaj. I'm sorry. Denzel. My bad.
Oh yeah. The Kadaj already had that.
Does anyone remember any of the other two guys' names?
Laz
it's Kadaj, Kazoo, and that's the other one.
Kazoo.
Oh, it's not Kazoo.
The great
Yazoo.
Kazoo.
Yeah.
Laz.
So Laz is the dude with the another
with
one
the fist.
With the fist. Yeah, that's Laz.
Did Yazoo have a gunblade?
Yeah,
I think so. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yep.
Gunblade wielders activate.
So we know what job Riku is.
that feels like a gimme,
honestly. Right. But all right, well, everybody. Well, also true. But everybody, thank you again for being with us today. We'll see you all next week, and 2 more weeks after that, because I didn't realize there was 5 freaking Wednesdays in freaking July. So, though our anniversary, what was that, Super?
No, I was like, yes, you get to see all our beautiful mugs for the next couple weeks.
Right.
We get to do Ben's job for him.
Yay!
I mean,
enjoy your vacation, Ben. Our gift to you.
We love vacation.
No notes. Vacation, as in no show notes. Less effort for me.
Take what you can get, my man. Take what you can get.
Oh, absolutely, I will. But all right, everybody, thank you again for listening to the Final Fantasy Lorecast, and may the crystals guide you. Thank you for listening to the Final Fantasy Lorecast. You can find us on the Robots Radio Discord at robotsradio.net, the Ben and Friends podcasting Discord, where you can share your thoughts, experiences, and love for the Final Fantasy lore. You can also find us on Twitter at FFLorecast.